If you want to make six figures in the IT industry, then this video is for you. Let's get to it. So there's a lot of people out there who talk about how they want to get into the cybersecurity industry or the IT industry in general, right? And the main purpose as to why a lot of people out there get into the IT industry is because of the money. I mean, don't lie, I'm not lying, it's the honest truth. Most people get in for the money, and that's not wrong. I mean, that's good, because I mean, there is money to be made in the cybersecurity industry or in the IT industry in general, right? But there's a couple of things that you're supposed to do or supposed to have to make sure that you are making the money that you need to make. So today, I am gonna go over 3 pointers as to what you're supposed to do to make sure that you're making 6 figures in the cybersecurity industry or the IT industry in general. First one is certifications. I know. A lot of people talk about this, and sometimes I would debunk you getting certifications, then getting projects done and stuff like that. But in the cybersecurity industry, the number one thing that a lot of people talk about is certifications. It's kind of like the bread and butter of cybersecurity, right? You're supposed to have some sort of certifications to make sure that it's letting you stand out. You have companies that would actually pay for you to get a certification every single year to make sure that you're certified, to make sure that you're following some sort of compliance and stuff like that, which is totally fine. I have a video that I actually walked you through some of the certification that you're supposed to get, step-by-step process. I'll probably link it up here or link it up there just to show you guys. But if you want to know that process, click on that video. But anyways, so certifications. The first one you're supposed to get in the cybersecurity industry that I would recommend, and I cannot stress this enough, is Security Plus. I mean, normally I would say take the Network Plus first and then take the Security Plus. But in the cybersecurity industry, it's just mind-blowing where most companies out there, if you get into the cybersecurity industry, they need at minimum a Security Plus certification. Now, and especially if you want to work for the federal government, it's a no-brainer. They need a Security Plus certification. So if you want to work for the federal government or any private entity, you will need a Security Plus certification to make sure that you're getting your foot through the door. Certifications is very important in the cybersecurity industry. So the number 2 thing that you're supposed to do besides certification is skill set, right? That is how you're going to make the money. You can get the certification, which is totally fine, but you need the skill set to back that certification. Make sense? Skill sets are very important. So let's say with the cybersecurity industry right now, as it stands right now, if you want to make good money now, you have to know tools like Splunk, you have to know tools like EDR tools, SIM tools, intrusion detection, GRC, using the tools and all those stuff. Those are all skills that you're supposed to get, right? You can use Google, you can use Udemy, you can use Coursera to make sure that you're getting these skill sets that you need to make sure that you're apping yourself when it comes to those salaries that you want to get. You want to make money? That's totally fine. You can make the money and still work remote, okay? So the first one is you focus on the certification. You need to get those certifications, and then while you're getting those certifications, make sure you're doing some studying on the side to understand some skill sets or do some hands-on projects on these skill sets that you want to get. Because if you get the skill sets, that's how you can negotiate your salary, which is what leads to my 3rd point, negotiating your salary. A lot of people, most of the time, when they get into the cybersecurity industry or the IT industry in general for the first time, they do not negotiate their salary. Why? I don't know why people do that. I mean, maybe it's because it's your first job, so you don't want to lose the job, so you normally tend to keep quiet when it comes to negotiating your salary, which I totally get, but why? Whenever you go to a company and then they ask you how much you're willing to, get paid, yearly, I normally start from the higher number and still tell them that I'm open to negotiating. Right? So let's say I know very well that this job that I'm applying for, probably the cap that they can go, hypothetically, is $120,000. I will tell them that I want $150,000, but I'm willing to negotiate. I mean, it's the honest truth. I didn't tell you that I want $150,000 and that's it. I told you that I want $150,000, but I am willing to negotiate depending on the offers that you guys bring on board. So literally 99% of the time, they will come back to me and let me know that, hey, they have this unlimited PTO, they have this great health benefits, they have this great benefits that they have at their company. Let's say they give you some stipends or whatever. So the amount that they can afford right now as it stands is $120,000. It still comes back to the money that I actually wanted, right? So you have to understand the process on how to negotiate for your salary, because if you don't, they would always be lowballing you. You have to actually negotiate for your salary, and you cannot negotiate for your salary if you do not have the skill set. So everything that I said intertwines with each other. So we have the certifications, we have the skill set, and then we have the negotiation part. And it's all like a circle that you're supposed to follow. If you do not follow this circle, it becomes very difficult for you to actually work remote and also to make the money that you need to make, which is the 6 figures, right? So if you do not have the skill set, gain those skill sets first before you start applying for the jobs. Because if you apply for these jobs and you do not have the skill sets whilst you go through those interviews, you will not get the job. It's as easy as that. Literally, it's as easy. And this, what I'm talking about right now, does not matter if you're an entry level, if you're already in the mid level, if you're already a senior. You still need some skill set. And the reason why I'm very much emphasizing on the skill set is because every single year there are new tools that are coming out, there are new softwares that are coming out, there are new EDR tools that are coming out, like literally every single year or every single couple of years. So you need to stay abreast of all these softwares or all these tools that you need to make sure that you're able to stand out. Because if you're not standing out, they're not paying you, because they can literally go out there and hire somebody else. But then if they go out there and hire somebody else and pay that person $150,000 while you're making $120,000 in your current position, that's your fault, because you decided not to up yourself on the game to actually make more money. So let's say, let me give you an example. You do this, you gain the right skills, and then you tell them that, hey, I could do this job. I know you probably are looking for somebody, but then I could do this job. And I did get a job offer that's paying me $150,000, knowing very well that you're making $120,000 right now. Your company, the likelihood of them matching it is literally 99%, because at the end of the day, they do not want to go hire somebody and start paying for all these benefits, all this blah, blah, blah. No, they'll probably give you that extra $30,000 to make sure that you're safe and they're still getting what they need. Makes sense. Makes sense? Makes sense? That's good. All right, so skill sets, and then you negotiate your salary. If you do not negotiate your salary, it becomes very difficult for you to get the money that you want. If you want me to actually talk to you more on how to negotiate your salary when it comes to the IT industry, please leave it in the comment section, and I'll be more than happy to do a video that is dedicated specifically on how to negotiate your salary when it comes to the IT industry, because there are a lot of techniques that you're supposed to follow to make sure that, you know, you're doing the right and saying the right word, you know, going about it the right way, so that recruiters do not feel that, hey, this guy, like literally, you know, that type of stuff. So put in the comment section and I'll be more than happy to actually assist you on there. So I did say that I'm going to give you 3 points, but then I'm going to give you a bonus, which actually does help a lot of people as well. I am going to give you a bonus that you actually need to make sure that you are making 6 figures. The 4th point that I'm going to talk about today is the fact that keep applying. I mean, most companies, you know, would probably not want you to keep applying outside while you're working for them, but please do. Keep applying. No matter how many years you've worked at these companies, keep applying. Keep applying, because the moment that you apply and then let's say you have a salary that comes in, they give you a job offer stating that, hey, they're gonna make you a job offer for $150,000 and you make $120 right now, you show that to your company and let them know that, hey, you know, can you guys match this? Because I have a company that's willing to pay me $150,000. The likelihood of them matching this is very, very high. So you should keep applying. If you do not keep applying, you are selling yourself short. Every week, try to apply for at least 2 jobs. While you're still working, try to apply for at least 2 or 3 jobs every single week, and keep your LinkedIn account open. Recruiters will reach out to you. They like to poach, and they'll pay you more if they poach you. And you can even negotiate and make more if they poach you. So please, like I said, I'm gonna go over it again to make sure you're good. To make 6 figures in the IT industry: 1, certifications; 2, the skill sets; 3, negotiate your salary; and 4, keep applying even if you're working in your current role. Please keep applying, because that's what makes you stand out from other people. That's what makes you make those 6 figures. I do hope that I gave you some great gems today, guys. Till I see you again, stay blessed, be blessed, and again, God bless. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, it was very, very informative, and please share with your friends, your father, mother, sister, uncle, brother, who wants to get into the cybersecurity industry. Till I see you again, peace.